What does it mean to be human? Towards the end of this chapter, in paragraph 457, Swedenborg first mentions the first and second states we encounter after death. But I'm going to leave those alone for now, as he's going to go on and dedicate a whole chapter to each of our three initial states in the spiritual world. Other than to notice that Swedenborg is spending a great deal of time exploring the fundamental principles of the spiritual world and the way it works before really telling us anything about this world of spirits. What I'm more interested in here, in this chapter, is a much more fundamental concept. Swedenborg has brushed past these ideas previously, but I feel like he really lays it out here because it's really very important to understanding his description of the afterlife. He writes, "The corporeal form is added to the spirit in accordance with the spirit's form, and not the reverse. For it is in accordance with its own form that the spirit is clothed with a body." And this strikes me as counterintuitive. Our bodies so dominate our thinking that we tend to always think that I am my body, when in actual fact I'm not. And in the notes to chapter 45, we explored the idea that the body is not the source of my consciousness, but consciousness resides within my body. Here, Swedenborg goes a step further. The situation is actually the other way around from the way it appears. Our body is derived from our spirit, and it is in the spirit that the source of my consciousness is found. And we can go further still. It is not the shape of my body that makes me human, but my spirit's potential to receive what is good and what is true. And I reach towards the truest expression of that humanity when that potential is fulfilled. So Swedenborg describes angels as truly human, whereas devils are really monsters, at best caricatures of humanity. But the truest human form is found in the divine, and it is from the divine that we derive our humanity. In his final published work, True Christian Religion, Swedenborg wrote, "We have been created as forms of the divine design, because we have been created as images and likenesses of God. And since God is the design itself, we have therefore been created as images and likenesses of that design." The divine design originally took shape, and it continues to exist from two sources, divine love and divine wisdom. We human beings have been created as vessels for these two things. Therefore, the design that divine love and wisdom follow in acting upon the universe, and especially upon the angelic heaven, has been built into us. As always, you're welcome to read along with us or read ahead if you prefer. You may have questions you'd like to add to the comments below. Enjoy the journey.